Hello, Lord Zero, and I'm still trying to parse what Shiva said. Is it? Why is this still Snowbreak? What the hell? I should have changed it. Mania 3. Hello, Ariake. Sorry, I just got... Zero mentioned that Twitch says it's still, Twitch.tv... Twitch is such a stubborn platform, it's really, really frustrating. Okay, it says Dracula's curse now. Okay. Hello everyone, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Okay, alright, let's do this. Is mine? Oh, I need to press start, that's what it is. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the default control setup, so let me see if I can fix it real quick. So this should be attack. This can be attack and then jump, jump. As for change player character, let's have it like that. That works. Much better. Oh, much better. I got more range now. Easy. This is Trevor. There's a bat over there. Ah. I was hoping I could hit it, but no range. Not enough range. That one. I'll wait. Just wait for it. I really like the sprite work on the stained glass windows. It's very nice. Ow. Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, so let's see. Nope, nothing there. Medusa heads already? Ugh. Ow. Ah. I was in a position where I don't think I would have been able to stop that Medusa head. Mother. Okay. Not doing the best, but that's a lot of zombies. Okay. Ooh, Holy Cross. Oh, that just kills everything, okay. They're even in this game too, the stupid fleamen. Whew, okay. Bat. Zombie. Another zombie. Ah, I was hoping I could hit him before he fell down. Ah, I grabbed the dagger. Maybe the dagger's a bit better. That axe arc is pretty far. Yeah, my bad. I was afraid he'd actually hit me there. But you can attack pretty fast in this game. I was... Is this the way I want to go? The music in this game is also really nice. Whew, okay. Is that the ideal? Oh boy. Ah. I took that way too quickly. Because I'm stupid. I was like, I don't see a platform and it's invisible, and then I just immediately die because... I pressed my jump button there, but I didn't press it quickly enough, so I fell off. 10 out of 10. Okay, I learned my lesson this time. Nice, okay. What? Hold on. That was really lame. Okay, so you can turn around. Just like with tapping it. Huh? Oh, you can't jump on... Okay. For some reason, it wasn't letting me jump under that. Alright. Nice. Okay, alright. That's a little wonky. Interesting, the gear doesn't like cause your movement, cause you to move. Now I'm all the Hubbard. Sure, I'll take the X. Ah, wow, really? I feel cheated there. Ah. Are you? Okay. I'm pretty sure I pressed the jump button there, but I guess it didn't respond. Okay, that's fine. Okay, alright. Calm down. Nah. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Whew, that was close. What's that? Nah, bad timing on my part. Okay, alright. Nah. Ooh, okay. I somehow dodged that, and I did not dodge that one. Okay. Oh, at least I healed. That's a boss room. Whew, okay. My name is Grant. I was dreamed I was turned into a ghost. Please take me with you. My family was killed by Dracula. What will you do? Take him with you? Let's go. I can help you a lot because I am very fast. Wow. That's a useful ability. Ow. Okay. Oh wow, he can climb on the walls too, that's useful. But the enhanced movement speed is very nice. I wonder. Nice. That's a bit awkward to do. Ow. Oh, you take so much damage though. Alright. Oh, isn't this the pendulum room? Yeah, it is. It's the pendulum room. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, he's got air control too, which is very useful. Ow. Ooh, cross. Hell yeah. Ah, stupid owls. Mother Hubbard. I took too much damage. I gotta switch. Oh, never mind. Doesn't really help. Ah, seriously? Okay. If only I had an axe there. Oh, you can't turn around while you're crouched. Okay. Ow. Alright, cool. I think this is the way I want to go. Ow. Okay. That skeleton's got a whip. Spiders. Okay, dagger. I might need that. Ah, crud. Okay. Ah, I jumped into that. I thought it would be able to track me a little better. Ow. Oh, seriously? Oh, and I missed a cross too. Ah, damn it. I'm doing so badly right now. Yeah. I did that too late. Seriously? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Hey G119, how's it going? Ah. I'm better at Curse of the Moon though. I've been doing so badly in this. Oh, wow, I wasn't fast enough there. Oh, okay. I couldn't use cross there. Because I guess I didn't have enough hearts and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised it actually makes you go all the way back to the beginning and then do this path choose thing, but I guess this is like the middle of the stage. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I could jump that, but I guess not. Ah. Seriously? Okay. I'm doing so badly. I want to get another game over, like, just right now. Probably. Ah, are you serious? Okay. These owls are like so hard for me to kill. Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Let me attack sooner if I want to hit those owls. Ah. Seriously? Okay. Okay. Yes. And the Netflix show was horrible. Castlevania 3 is a very, very good game. The Netflix show was horrible. Yeah. What an opening. Immediately die. Yes, the Netflix show was in the anime. It was really, really bad. I was not expecting to like that to happen with my inputs. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid killing these things because these things explode, so... The thing that really made me mad about the... Well, one of the things that really made me mad about Netflixvania was, I had only heard good things about it. I'd only heard good things about it, and then I watched it, and it was absolutely garbage. And I was like, how did people think this was good? It blew my mind that people thought it was good. And then people were using it as like gospel or something. Like, oh, it proves that you know, what was it? That Western anime was like not bad or something. I'm like, sorry, no, Netflixvania sucks. Yeah, I call it Netflixvania because I refuse to call it Castlevania. Oh, what the heck? They were not only not deep on Castlevania lore, but they also hello, thank you Raiders, thank you for the raid, Phoenix. But the people who like Netflixvania were not only not deep in the lore, but they also like they were not looking for Castlevania like stuff in general, because after Dracula like steps out of the story after like season 2 or something, it's like completely unrelated characters that no one cares about, and the show tries to make me feel bad for Lenore, who is not a good person. Yeah, it also tries to make me feel bad for Drac when Drac is like a mass murderer. I'm like, okay, yeah. And you know, like Alucard calls him out on it, of course, because it's a whole yeah, these people, like, some people killed your wife, but that, and you know, Alucard's mother, but that doesn't mean all of humanity did that, and you know, Dracula's just being an unreasonable dickhead, because that's what he is. But they went too hard in so many facets of it, and one of the things that like really irked me, because of how like blatant it was and how badly the writing was, is the incessant like shitting on of Christianity. And I'm not even Christian, and it was bothering me. Because they would do things like, oh, well, no, they made him bisexual, which, I mean, it's not really that different when it comes to TV shows, because a bisexual character may as well just be gay. But that scene was also really, really bad, because that scene was like the biggest form of whiplash that I've ever seen in a TV series. And it was bad, like, and it was a bad scene too, because it made the characters were acting evil for the sake of acting evil, and they were being stupid about it, which was really, really frustrating, because they're not twins, but they look like twins. And they're like, oh, well, their motive was they wanted to kill Alucard because they didn't trust Alucard because he's half vampire or something. And it's like, okay. But their motivation was they wanted the information from like his library, but why did they just take the information and then run away? Why did they have to do this whole spiel of, oh, they actually want to have sex, but then they actually want to kill him instead, and instead of just stabbing him, they use that like magical barbed wire or something, giving Alucard the chance to use his magical sword to, you know, crap. Okay. I need to provoke him to do that. Okay. But yeah, like, there are a lot of things. Like, in Netflixvania, basically everyone is the same character. Everyone's just a foul-mouthed bella, and it's really frustrating to, like, just hear characters that way. Because everyone's just the same character. And there's just a lot of jokes that, don't land. On the left platform? Yeah, I'll try that. He taught me giant. It looks like it, yeah. Ow. Oh. Stick. Can you even dodge that without that platform over there? Oh, crap. Maybe you need Grant. Okay. Man, that 1300 attack points is really doing a number on me. Ow. Is the Hitatsume Giant built based off of that character? Because I know there's a few cards that are based off the Castlevania franchise. Notably, there's the Vampire Killer monster. Well, yeah, but Hitatsume Giant was like a card before. It was like a base. Yeah, we had the entire vampire archetype. Ah, damn it. Okay. Yeah, I just I got screwed over there. I should have been more aggressive. The Wii one? Oh, Judgment. I actually didn't play Judgment. I do want to try it out. I know it's like kind of in a unique position because it is like an arena fighter or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's an arena fighter. No, it's not like this. It's not like Dissidia. I did play. I played a lot of Dissidia, but I know Judgment was not like Dissidia. I think it was an arena fighter. So it was more like the licensed Naruto fighting games, like the Naruto Ninja Storms games. But it definitely was not like Dissidia, because Dissidia plays like a I forgot which one. It's which Dragon Ball fighter, but there's like a few of them where you have like full-on 3D movement. Man, I missed Dissidia. It was a good game, the PSP one, and then they had to like just screw everything up for the next game. For the PlayStation 4, which is NT, I think it was. heroes. Wait, what do you mean this city looks like heroes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Well, maybe. I'd have to look up how Super Dragon Ball Heroes looks like, but... I would not be surprised if Dissidia and Dragon Ball Heroes played the same way. And there were some characters who, like, really made use of the movement. I definitely was a player of a character who did utilize that sort of movement. Whew, that was close. Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright, let me grab that. Alright. Alright, got it. It might be Xenoverse too. Oh, was it? I think it might be like Xenoverse, because Xenoverse has a lot of like 3D movement and stuff, so. Oh, you can only bring sci-fi or... Okay. Interesting. Mizu's Hollow Knight fight against the Hammerbug? Oh. I think I might have missed that part. I wasn't around for that one. I try to watch all the streams of hers that I can, but... You know, sometimes she starts streaming at times where I'm not around. Oh, is this just like introduce you to a mechanic? Okay, that's interesting. Invul. I do need to try Hollow Knight out at some point. I keep hearing good things about it, but that's like one thing that worries me, because every time I hear lots of good things about a game, or like anything, I end up hating it. And it's not even just like a hipster kind of thing of like, oh, it's popular, so I don't like it. No, it's, there's like some aspect about something that I hear is really, really good, and then for some reason, that one aspect just really, really grates on me. Ah, damn it. That's a bad jump. It is, I agree, but the problem is that, like, even if I didn't have the preconceived notion of, like, oh, piece of media X is actually really good, I would still think that some of the things that I've watched were, like, horrible pieces of media. Like, I brought up Netflixvania. I only heard good things about Netflixvania, and then when I finally watched it, I'm like, oh, this is terrible. Who likes this? And, that was one thing. Another one is, Squid Game. I did not like Squid Game. I thought that was bad. I thought Squid Game was horrible, too. Kamen Rider is great. I love my tokusatsus. Shoot. That was bad luck. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what else is there. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, she actually... Oh, okay. Oh, another example of a piece of media that I really did not like was Undertale. I did not like Undertale at all. And I was hearing like super good things about Undertale, and then I tried it out, I played it, and I really did not like it. The big problem with Undertale, for me, was, the problem with Undertale for me was the game demanded that I play nice with all the characters, but they were all completely unlikable to me. With the exception of Papyrus. I actually like Papyrus. Oh, that's bad. I like Papyrus. Everyone else I did not like. And that was like a big issue because like one thing that I did not like is to get the best ending, which very clearly is the best ending. Anyone who tells you otherwise is wrong, because there is a right way to play Undertale. Anyone who says otherwise is incorrect. The right way to play Undertale is to go for true pacifist. Because if you go for any other path, the game will admonish you. The game will tell you that you did it wrong, and especially egregious when you do genocide. Because if you do genocide, you have to like completely change. You have to like completely reinstall the game to fix your save out of it, essentially. And if you do any path other than true pacifist, the game will be like, oh well, if you do like just a neutral run or something, the game will be like, oh well, you should help everyone. And if you killed anyone, you have to restart the entire game because it, like, you know, that's how the game works. Ah, damn it. Okay, you need Grant to skip that. Ah. Okay. RuneScape. I can't pick up new MMOs. I don't have the time for it. I'm like really waiting for Vindictus to go EOS, so I don't have to play it anymore. Oh, you played Vindictus? It is. It's still going. They recently released a new boss, and I am a geared player, at least fairly geared. I'm not like, you know, I have like the second highest tier equipment in the game. And, oh crap, okay. Yeah, a lot of the updates are just fan service outfits. They actually, like one of the new outfits that they put in the game is, it's essentially a flasher coat. It's like one of those trench coats, and then it's like for the female characters only, and they wear literally nothing under the trench coat except for the underwear. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I can hardly talk. I play Action Time on in, so but it's like, no, okay, that's bad. I don't know why I did that. I play Action Time on in, so I can't really like criticize fan service stuff, but when it comes to Vindictus, it's just like, well, it feels like that the fan service stuff is just to squeeze money out of people, because they are intentionally like balancing the new the new bosses, the new stats around egregiously high like stat limits. So basically I heard something, I'm not sure how true it is, but I heard that like Vindictus in Korea is basically sustained by like the top 1% spenders. And they spend a lot of money. And I mean, I don't mind the jiggly booby and stuff like that, but when it comes to Vindy, there's so many things that need to be fixed first that it's just like, well, they're focusing on the boobs and not like the issues with the game. And they'll do stuff like here and there, but it's just like, I'm a Delia main in Vindy. Delia is easily the worst character in the game. And I know a lot of people will say like Latia might be worse. Delia is the only character that doesn't have a lockdown. Her lockdown is okay. Delia's lockdown is entirely reliant on other players doing their lockdown first. And she doesn't have a proactive lockdown. And what makes it worse is that they released a character, since Delia released, they released another character, Sharon, who has both a proactive lockdown and a lockdown extender, which is what Delia has. So there's really no reason to not give Delia an active a proactive lockdown, because they already have a character who has both. But for some reason they just left Delia in the dirt, and it was last year, I think, which really pissed me off as a Delia main, because they actually nerfed her like a year ago, and they did like a flat 7% damage reduction across the board for all her stats, or like all her skills. And the reason for this was they said that Delia was overperforming at the highest gear levels. And it's like, okay, that comes off as like a really bad oh crap, okay, like that comes off as like really incompetent, because when there's no unique gear in the game, it's good if a character performs well, but they said that Delia overperforms at the highest gear levels, and that's why they nerfed her. The issue with that is that there's no builds in the game. The best gear, is the same for everyone, which means everyone had, hypothetically, if you were to get the best gear, it doesn't matter what character you're playing, they'd have the same stats. And Delia has an issue where not only well, I mean, there's metas in every gacha game. I mean, I love Action Time Onin, but there's a reason Emily is the most used character in the game. I mean, yes, Emily is autoplay, like can autoplay, which is one of the reasons why she's the most used character in the game. But she's also a really, really good support character. She has the best heal in the game, which makes her very valuable for like the total raid. And she's just a really strong character. I hate ads. I put them on minimum, so hopefully they're... God damn it. That is true. That is true. That's why there's like power creep in like every gacha game. But there's some gacha games that are like really good about this. One example, I've never had an issue with Arknights, and I play a lot of Arknights. Another one that I felt like the balance wasn't that bad is Snowbreak, which is another one I play. And even though I was talking about it earlier, Action Time Onin, Action Time Onin's like character balance is pretty good, I would say. Much better than other gacha games, because every character feels viable. I mean, there's some characters who are kind of weak and I think need a little bit of help, Rinko, my beloved. But for the most part, I feel like Action Time Onin is pretty well balanced. If you want to make one character strong, that would render everyone useless, so everyone would just focus on it and essentially kill the gameplay. Yeah, Arknights actually had a time where that was an issue for them, and that was when they released Surtur. And because of like Surtur being so OP, comparatively, they actually like purposefully undertune a lot of the new characters, so they don't have another situation where it's like Surtur again. And as much as I like Surtur, she was kind of OP. But then you have like Fire Emblem Heroes, right? Fire Emblem Heroes, like every single update, it's a new overpowered character, and it gets really, really frustrating because like, I mean, they haven't had like a super OP character because they released Legendary Black Knight, I think it was, and Legendary Black Knight like invalidated a lot of strategies. Ah, that was bad. But Fire Emblem Heroes is like pretty egregious with the power creep, and they're only going to keep succeeding because of how popular Fire Emblem is as a franchise. Even though it really shouldn't be. Fire Emblem is not a good game. Like, as much as I like the Fire Emblem series, I took entirely too long to realize how bad it is, like, just in concept. Based off of it. No, it's not. I don't know what character you'd be thinking of. That's like, you would say that my model is based off Engage, but my character model is not based off of, at least, there are some aspects that I used a reference from Fire Emblem, but no. For the most part, the biggest inspiration was a character from a gacha game that has reached end of service in both Japan and global. That was like the biggest inspiration for the character model. Yeah, I do too. I mean, there's a lot of gacha games that I really miss. Yeah, my favorite one's no longer active anymore either. It sucks. Sinful Gear. There's a lot of games that like I used to play, but they went like end of service. Some not gacha games. One of them was actually no, might still be around. S4 League. I played a lot of S4 League. That was a really fun game. I don't know if it's still around, but it went super downhill and then it was like run into the ground. Oh. What if he dodged that? Isn't like, aren't printies like a big part of this guy in the first place? They're like the mascot, aren't they? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I just haven't felt the need to switch to Cypher right now. That's why. Ah, damn it. What the? Why is my controller not working? My controller stopped working. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, my controller's decided to not work. Sec. Okay, let me try this. Turn off my pad. Turn it back on. Seriously? Do I have to hang on. Okay. Are they part of the same unit? Oh, you talk about yeah, there's some Tales games where the Tales games are like directly connected. It's Tales of Xillia and Berseria, I believe, which are linked directly. Another one is what's it? Well, I mean Symphonia and Symphonia 2, obviously. Yeah, Xillia had 1 and 2, and then Berseria is like a distant prequel. Ah, damn it. I messed up. Jump. That was not the right move. Shoot. Oh, did I manage it? I did. Whew, that was close. Yeah, the BB units from the game because I was running out of time. Yeah, and until Arise, I think. I think Arise is only single player. Because they made it more like action oriented, so I still need to finish Tales of Arise. I haven't gotten around to it. Crud. Oh man, what was that arcing? Holy crud. Ow. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't throw the axe while you're on the... Oh, you can? What the heck? Ah, damn it. That was not the smartest move on my part. Ow. Yeah, I know. It's just I'm more used to like playing Trevor, so. But Sypha's also like weaker without the sub weapon, so. What was that? Huh? Oh, am I racing against the clock here? I guess I am, sorta. Damn it. I guess it's a good try. Wait, isn't this sort of a whip upgrade? Yeah. What have we here? Just hearts, okay. Oh man, that one was like going crazy, dipping up and down really hard. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I feel cheated. Ah. Okay. I want to jump forward there, but the game didn't let me. Either that or it didn't like register my input. Either or. Yeah. Ah. Right. I don't think Arise had multiplayer, but it was also like very action oriented, so like I think that was one of the reasons. Ah, I want to crouch there. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But, I don't think Arise had multiplayer, which is unfortunate. Because Arise was, I liked Arise. It was really fun. I'm sorry, Twitch forces me to have ads. I would take off ads if I could, but I think Twitch forces me to have ads because I'm an affiliate now. Oh, you're complaining about ads, and I was saying that Twitch forces me to have ads because I'm an affiliate, so I don't think I have the option to not have ads, which is really unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that. Not this way? Huh? Oh, I see. Ow. It's Twitch ads. Twitch ads are so invasive. It's really annoying. I don't think I have ads enabled on YouTube. I think I can avoid like ads on my live streams on YouTube at least, but I cannot with Twitch, which is unfortunate. If I had like a choice, which I don't, unfortunately, is I would basically like start my stream and then have like the starting screen run for like 10 minutes or something while people like file in. Ah, damn it. And I would have just like ads run the entire starting screen. So I would have like no ads during the actual gameplay and when I'm actually like talking and stuff. Ow. Ah, that's bad. I need the long range whip for that. Zillia almost Berseria. What's so bad about them? Well, Symphonia 2 is bad, but it's not bad because it's not a Tales game. It's bad because it's, like, really poor writing. Symphonia 2 read like fanfiction. Dragon Quest monster approach? I don't know what that means. Mother Hubbard. Alright, take it easy, Zero. Ah, damn. Ah, boomerangs, I forgot about that. No, we're talking about Symphonia too. I thought we were talking about Berseria for some reason. I get wanting to, like, encourage the use of the new characters. And from a gameplay perspective, I don't think that's an issue. Because, yeah, of course you want the player to use Emil and whatever her name was, I forgot. The female lead of Symphonia 2. The issue with Symphonia 2 is writing. Oh, you can't do that. Not in this game. Okay. But from like a writing and gameplay perspective, it's fine. Yeah, I know there's only two. Yeah, Marta, that's her name. I understand wanting to like limit the use of the old characters because you want to tell the story of the new characters. That's fine. I don't think that's an issue. The issue is that the writing in general was just really bad. Because it reads like a fan fiction. No, I mean, obviously they reused the dungeons. It's the same world. Ow. Oh, I haven't played Zillit 2. I do need to play it at some point. Ow. Oh, come on. Ah. Okay. Okay. I can't tell which Tales game we're talking about right now. Ah, damn it. A lot of people really underestimate how like bad The Last of Us 2 was. Like they really underestimate like how bad The Last of Us 2 was for the story and the franchise. I do not believe that. I do not believe Druckmann knew how bad it was. I refuse to believe that. Because Druckmann is a man who is so dedicated to huffing his own farts, he thinks that everything he makes is like the best thing ever. So he did not know it was gonna... He did not know it was gonna be bad. He did not know it was going to be received poorly. He thought it was going to be received... He thought it was going to be called the bestest game ever, or like the bestest story ever, because he is like that full of himself. Well, he didn't care, because he thinks. No. He did care. He did care quite a lot about it. But the problem is he is so full of himself that he could not like fathom the idea that people would think that he's like a hack. Ah, damn it, I jumped into that. He wanted the story beat to kill the first rider he had off in... He wanted the story beat to kill the first rider he had off in universe? No, I haven't seen that glitch. Oh, I thought I was dead there. You gotta be kidding me. Boss fight? Oh, it's the Frankenstein. Oh, damn it. Okay, alright. Yep. I complain about the Twitch app all the time, Shiva. It's slow. It's unresponsive. It does not. It like lacks a lot of features. You can't like podcasts with it. You can't podcast with this. So you can't like lock your phone and put it in your pocket and then listen to the stream. Because a lot of Twitch streamers are just chatting, but they're like, oh well, no, you locked your phone. Yeah, because you have to pay for features. That's what they want you to do. Oh no, I don't have the long whip. That sucks. Okay. Ow. Oh, what the heck? I don't know who you're talking about when you say the fatty, but they are. I don't know who you're talking about with the fatty, but Druckmann definitely is. But there's at least enough pushback against Druckmann that his new game probably won't succeed. Borderlands director. Pitchford. Randy Pitchford? Oh, okay. I know Randy got a pretty, like, what's the word? He's a lolcow. He reacts too much to things that you really shouldn't be reacting to. But, he's also out of touch. I mean, of course they do. I can't touch Borderlands anymore. I hate the franchise. I used to like it with Borderlands 1 and 2, but then pre-sequel came out, and pre-sequel was so badly written that it soured the entire like series for me. So we deserve less as gamers. Hot take. Gamers were the ones who created the environment where giving us less is well, when I say we as gamers, I mean like the larger community as a whole. Like people who would call themselves gamers, regardless of whether or not you think it's a community. There's enough people out there who call themselves gamers, and they, what's the word? Fostered the environment where they will get less and pay more for it. The biggest example I can think of, yes, definitely yes. Pokemon is the big one that I've talked about. I've talked about. I'm not sure if I talked about it on stream, but I've talked about it on like chat rooms and stuff. I was a big Pokemon fan. You look at like was it Gen 5? I think Gen 5 is when they started giving us less and less per generation. And what like irks me is that what irks me is that people will justify it because they'll say, oh well, no one used Battle Tower, and I think that's the justification that the Pokemon company used, which is why they got rid of Battle Tower, because no one used it. And it's like, but you have all the framework there. Another game series, but like with Pokemon, as much as I like Pokemon, I like the gameplay of Pokemon. For like its simplicity, like it's simple enough to just get into and play like brainlessly, but it's also like deep enough that you can go really hardcore into like team building, especially if you give yourself limitations, which is what I do. Whenever I made teams as a Gen 5, I opted to only ever use Steel types. And that was like my limitation. And my limitation was I will only ever use Steel types as a Gen 5. And then they just kept cutting content. They kept cutting more content. And I was like, okay, well, I can't justify this anymore. And when I like voiced these issues, there were Pokemon fans telling me that I was wrong for having like problems with What do you mean it needs a rework? I'm gonna say no, and it does not need like a rework of the combat. And the reason I say this is because the way Pokemon is formatted as like a game right now is not time for skills and reuse. Ah, damn it. Okay. X amount of time for skills and reuse. Muso does. Wait, what are we talking about now? I'm not talking about Legends. People who support bad business practices and companies get the games they deserve. Yes, absolutely true. 100%. You can see it in like, what was it, GTA 6 or something? They said that it'll cost like $100. Is that true? I forgot. I forgot if that's true or if that was like a troll article that I read. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a troll article, but I did remember reading something about like GTA 6 potentially costing like $100. For like a standard edition too. Something absurd. I don't know about that. I don't know about it being unfinished slop, but it's most certainly going to be a. It's most going to be certainly going to be like super bloated. Ah, crap. Okay, made those jumps. Wait, there's a third one? I thought there was only two. Oh, I know it's been around. I know it's been around since the 3DS era. But I thought it was like Hyrule Warriors, and then they just like they like remastered it or something, or like got a definitive edition for like Wii U, and then. Nah, I can't crouch there. Okay, crouch here. Oh, it's this room. Fudge. Ah, damn it. No, I don't want to go down the stairs. Ah, fine. Ah, bad timing. There's no way I could dodge both of those. I don't think. Oh, I see. Okay. Watch this crow kill me. I guess not. Hell yeah. Oh, what the heck? Ah, damn. Because Fire Emblem is still technically a second-party game. That's why. Nintendo owns Zelda. They don't. They do technically own Fire Emblem by virtue of owning Intelligent Systems. But Fire Emblem is still technically tied more to Intelligent Systems than it is Nintendo. And that's why. No, you're asking why was this system not used in Fire Emblem Muso 2? Because Fire Emblem is an Intelligent Systems franchise and not a Nintendo franchise, so they gave it less preferable treatment. Because Advance Wars doesn't sell. As for Three Houses not having like anything finished, I don't know why. Maybe it's because the writers suck. I don't know. Wait, wouldn't that be Kaga? Like Kaga and his team? For Tearing Saga? Because if I recall correctly, Kaga was responsible for a lot of the biggest issues in Fire Emblem. Like, from a mechanical perspective, like as a game. And a lot of people were like, oh, well, Kaga is what made Fire Emblem good. No, he's not. Damn it. Ah, bad positioning. Okay. I'll put in one more quarter, and then after that, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, if I recall, Kaga is like a lot of behind a lot of the issues with Fire Emblem, like mechanically. Like he had some good ideas, but he was I wouldn't call him like, oh well, he's what made the old Fire Emblem games good. No, the old Fire Emblem games had a lot of issues. Even games like damn it. Like some of the older games, they were just not good. I'm gonna use Fire Emblem 7 as an example because that's the first one I played. And this is an issue in literally every single Fire Emblem game. It's I am screwing this up so hard. It's RNG gross, and it took me until playing 3 houses to like realize how bad RNG growths are. And even though Awakening and Fates don't technically have this issue, because Awakening and Fates have unlimited grinding essentially with the second seal system. Well, Awakening has a second seal system, and I think it's a friendship seal for the friendship seal and the class changing for Fates. Is either that in Fates, or it's the fact that like you can actually legitimately farm like all the stat boost items. So that's what made it bearable in those games, because you could still grind hard enough that you max out all your stats anyways. But in other games, oh yeah, I know OG Shadow Dragon was terrible. Hell, I didn't even like basic Shadow Dragon, or like the DS like remake. I thought that one was like awful too. Bro, I don't even like the 3 houses. I thought 3 houses were garbage. Yeah, well, you have bad taste in video games, Shiva. I mean, even ignoring the writing, I had so many issues with 3 houses. Like, just from a mechanical perspective, the game isn't good. It's like the class system was awful. It was the worst class system I've seen in a Fire Emblem game to date. I don't know how people liked it, because it was just ultra invasive. The amount of micromanaging you had to do with the monastery to like get the classes was really, really annoying, and it made me not want to interact with the game. Like, it made me not want to interact with anything. I did badly that time, so I'll do one more continue. Emotional hooks are strong in the shitty game. I get that. I do. But I hated, like, all the characters in Three Houses. There was, like, 4 characters in the game that I liked. I didn't even bother finishing the game just because it's just, like, the game was so frustrating that even if I wanted to, like, see the end of the story, everything about the game just made it hard to enjoy. Because the monastery phases were super invasive. And it was super invasive, it wasted so much time. And the class system was miserable to interact with. So even if I liked most of the characters in the game, which I didn't, it would just be grating because I would be playing a game that I don't like just to see the story of characters that I do like. But it's like, I hate playing the game, so it's like crushing my foot or something, just to like read a story about characters that I don't feel super strongly about. Like, I don't like a lot, like, enough to go through all of it, so. I mean, I could at least finish one Path of Fates no matter how much I hated Kamui as a character. And I hated Kamui as a character. Kamui was a terrible main character. How's it bold of me to say Kamui is a terrible character? How's that bold for me? You guys are hard to please. In all fairness, my first Fire Emblem game was 7 for the GBA, and I played it on the actual GBA. And I did like it a lot, and I played every single Fire Emblem game since then, I think. Yeah, I played Awakening, and then I played Fates. And Fates was my favorite mechanically. Ah, damn it. Fates is my favorite game mechanically. One of the biggest issues I had with Fates, aside from the overall writing, was the weapon balance. The weapon balance in Fates is completely garbage. Okay. As for Tales, I didn't quite grow up with Tales, but I liked all the games that I did play, and I played, I started with Eternia. The only gripe that I had with Fates is that they milked the story to 3 games, sort of at 3 games for the size of 1 game. Yes, that was a big issue. Yeah, Fates should have just been Revelations. It should have just been Revelations, and they should have made more campaigns as opposed to just having Fates and as opposed to having Birthright and Conquest as different games. The stories of the games are basically the same thing, anyways. A lot of people don't think about that, but they basically are. All the story beats are the same, except they change out the names of characters and places. Yep. Well. Yeah, the 3DS eShop is down now, so you can't really use it anymore. I have some messages on Discord. What are these about? Wow. What the heck? Yeah, sorry. I got distracted. What was there? Need a drink. Fire Emblem Fates should have just been Revelations. They should have fleshed out both campaigns, and I think they should have removed Kamui. I think that would have fixed Revelations. Make the main characters Ryoma and Marks. And Ryoma, Marks, Hinoka, and Camila. Those should have been the 4 main characters. Those should have been the 4 lords. I guess you could have added all 4 siblings on both sides. So, you know, Ryoma, Hinoka, Takumi, and Sakura. For Hoshido and was it Marks, Camila, Leon, and Elise? I don't care. I don't care. Kamui was a terrible character. You can keep Aqua. Aqua is okay. She was the main reason she's an issue is because Kamui is an issue as a character. Revelation should have been that. As for like the other Fire Emblem games, well, I mean, when it comes to Fates, like I said, mechanically I think it's the best game in the series. But I think the weapon balance is kind of whack. Big Club is a weapon that should not have been made. Anyone who I don't know who came up with Dai Kanabo, but that weapon should not exist in that form. That weapon is completely absurd, especially when Berserker is a class in the game. And the class balance is completely borked when you have Berserker plus Big Club. I have no idea why they came up with that. It's funny, don't get me wrong. It's one of the funniest builds you can have in the game. But Big Club Berserker is ridiculously OP. Also, I don't know where you get this idea. I know you're probably just trolling, but I don't know where you get this idea that I don't like the fact that you enjoy Three Houses. I just think you're stupid for it. Because Three Houses is not a good game. I mean, you could say it's... you like the writing, and fine, sure. I don't agree with you. Aggressive. Yeah, well. Sure, okay, whatever. Let's see here. Is this person actually streaming RSRO? No, they're not. Let's see. Castlevania. What about Dinosaur? Is anyone playing Dinosaur? Dawn of Sorrow. Ooh, no. Order of Ecclesia. What's with people not using their... Oh, okay, whatever. I mean, I guess I can't really talk about it. Suggested. Who's in my suggested tab? Our creators, Dracula's Curse. That's not Dracula's Curse, god damn it. Wait, is it? No, it is. Yeah, that's Dracula's Curse. Never mind. But that's not a VTuber, unfortunately. Let's see. I guess I'll just go there. Hang on. Let me go to my indie screen real quick. I am going to be raiding someone. They're playing Wuthering Waves, but I follow them, so. Alright, thank you for tuning in, everyone. I am going to be back tomorrow. Hopefully I can actually make myself like a schedule thing and tweet that out. Yes. Okay, I'm going to be back tomorrow. Oh, I lost volume because I moved away from my mic a little bit. That's why. Because I have to like... Alright, anyways, the raid should be happening now.